And here we go. Today is April 12th. And I'm Derek O'Shea, and this is the Derek O'Shea Show. Hundreds of apparent Black Lives Matter, Antifa, whatever you want to call them, smashed police cars last night, vandalized a police station, and looted businesses like liquor stores and GameStop. How dare you? GameStop, really? In Minneapolis, after law enforcement apparently pulled over a guy who, for what one people are saying, they pulled him over for air freshener, but it turns out he also had an outstanding warrant, so maybe that was the reason. And then he allegedly ran from the police. But let's wait for more information to come out before we start rioting and looting. No, let's get right into it, because we're all about justice. Sure. Okay, we don't like this is just what we have to do in order for you to hear me. The National Guard was also deployed this morning in Minneapolis in the early morning. Well, at least they came out a little earlier, because apparently the cops were doing absolutely nothing last night, just allowing it to happen. New Mexico officer, defund Minneapolis Police Department. I'm sure that's working out great. New Mexico officer was also shot this weekend during a routine stop by a drug dealer. And it's very sad, and there's like a video going around. I suggest you not watch it, but cops get shot by people all the time too. So keep that in mind. Police in Huntington Beach, California declare unlawful assembly as protesters clash, which is Antifa and Black Lives Matter meant White Lives Matter rally in California. And it's not even summer yet, people. But at the same time, liberals are like, yes, keep dividing. We like this. Come on. Segregation is on its way. Unbelievable. Fox News host Chris Wallace calls out Pete Buttigieg, saying Biden's infrastructure bill will create 19 million jobs, when apparently it's more like 2.7 million. That's right. Even Chris Wallace is calling you liberals out. That's when you know it's bad. When Chris is not even on your side, he's like the one loud voice from Fox News on your side that went after Trump because he hated Trump. That's right. You can't just throw out numbers. These are going to create 1 billion quadrillion jobs. More than 100 corporate leaders met this weekend to plot their opposition to voter integrity laws across the United States. Nothing gets me more excited than a bunch of major corporations meeting together to influence our political party system. Our politics. Yes, they're all about the free market, though. Sure. CBS News reported that leaders from American Airlines, thank God I don't fly you, United Airlines, also, Levi Strauss & Co., I guess I'm all about them Wrangler jeans now, Walmart, it's all about Kmart's gone. Viacom CBS, so we reported on yourself. Ariel Investments, which, say what? God. LinkedIn, who cares? Does anyone use that? Twitter is a dying company. AMC Theaters, speaking of dying company, because of the pandemic. And others. I wonder who the others were. Just didn't have the cojones to be part of the list, huh? And invited to the leftist event. Yay. Let's get after all these voter integrity laws. People don't need to show ID to vote. It should be just anybody. Could be a child. David Hogg quits his progressive MyPillow competitor 2 months after launch because what did he learn? That starting a business is very hard. And if you want to do a union job immediately, that's even harder. So it's so typical, right? Always the communists and the progressives, they want you to do stuff, but when they need to do something, it's actually too hard. But I want you to change how you act. Brian Stelter, argued that conservative outlet Fox News should be promoting ongoing COVID-19 vaccine efforts. Fox News isn't doing enough. That's right. When CNN is reporting on one, I can't stand when other news agencies report on other news agencies, except when they're outrageous. Vaccine efforts, and specifically that high-profile figures like Tucker Carlson on Fox News should be mimicking their counterparts on other networks by sharing vaccine selfies or being vaccinated while on air. There's nothing that makes me more excited to meet a person before I know them than looking up their profile and seeing they have a vaccine selfie. Get a life. I have family members that got the vaccine, and I was like, if you post that you got a vaccine on Instagram or Facebook, I'm not your friend anymore. I'm not even your family member. I'll never talk to you again. And my liberal family members, I'm like, if you don't post it on Facebook, how do I know if you got it? Since January, oh, and this is sad, Brian Stelter's show, Reliable Sources, which is an oxymoron, has lost 65% of his viewers. And CNN has lost over 50% of their target primetime audience. Oh no! You mean when you just are an actor and you're not a real journalist or a news commentator, you're gonna lose audience? You're not being true? God, tell me something I don't know. Ukraine crisis. This is the one I'm like keeping my eye on, and people are just brushing it away. It's not a big deal. It always happens, but you never know. Ukraine crisis is one step from war, apparently. According to Daily Mail, Russian state media ramp up rhetoric as former U.S. ambassador to Moscow warns Putin could spark large-scale conflict in Europe as he tests Joe Biden by massing troops on the border of Ukraine. No big deal. No big deal. As China gets closer to Taiwan and this is happening, yeah, the world's fine. Aisa or Alyssa, who knows? Piero, I think she's Italian. Hey, Elisa Piero, a 39-year-old California teacher, has been recorded on a Zoom call daring parents to come at me, bro. Come at me if they have any problem with the way she's running her virtual lessons. That's right. Just a teacher calling out her her parents, the parents of students. Fight me in the backyard. Meet me after school, bro. Come after the Zoom sesh, bruh. I'll be in the virtual chat. I'll fight you right there. I don't care. I'm not afraid of anything. Teachers are losing their minds. Virginia cop is fired after police release body cam video of showing officers pulling out their guns, an Army lieutenant and pepper spraying him and striking him in a traffic stop. That's a weird video. I'm not gonna lie, and it seems like he's not complying very well. But he's also asking questions. I don't know how I feel about that video. I need to watch that video more and wait for more information to come out like a normal person should. Because one video doesn't do it justice. Just because you see one video doesn't mean you think you know everything. That's interesting. Chicago this weekend had 25 people shot and 3 dead this weekend as the media says absolutely nothing because it's in a gun-free zone. Has all the laws that they want to pass and yet has all the crime. It's almost like they want crime. DARPA, a U.S. Pentagon-funded agency, has developed a filter that removes COVID-19 coronavirus from its blood. And FDA has approved its emergency use. DARPA, a defense agency, doing medical stuff? I guess you're defending against your body. And today in history, in 1861, Civil War begins as Confederate forces fire on Fort Sumter at 4:30 in the morning in my home, Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out to Charleston. Not shout out for starting the war, but shout out for Charleston. 4:30 in the morning. That's too early to start a war. Come on, people. Come on, people now. Gun on your brother and your finest army. I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Derek O'Shea Show. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to listen to my stuff. And be sure to share this with all your friends and family. Let them know about the Derek O'Shea Show. Let them know about a news show that gives you the facts, but also has a little commentary funniness or stupidness, whatever you think of my commentary. And also, I have some other videos that came out, and I had a week recap. Be sure to check that out. And I had something on the Biden budget. Check that out. And Black Lives Matter, buying a bunch of co-founder buying a bunch of houses. Good for you, dude. As Creed says, it pays more to be a cult leader, but it's more fun to be a follower. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next episode of The Derek O'Shea Show.